Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Sir Muhammad Asmadi. We are from Group 10. We'll be present about group assignment and research titled Integrating Effective Intelligence in Legal Education and Business Law, Bridging Ethics, Emotion and Emerging Regulatory Challenges. Next. This is our group member. The first one is me, Nur Emilia binti Shamsuddin. And we have Nur Izzatunisa, Nur Nazira Najla, Fatin Farhana, and Nur Raihan. Okay, next, this is our agenda for today's presentation. The first one, we have introduction, theoretical and legal framework, business and legal implication, challenges and future threat, conclusion and recommendation about our research. Okay, next, the introduction part, we have 5 important points that I'll be explained one by one. Okay, so first one, we have limitation of traditional liberal legal education. The meaning is traditional legal education focuses mostly on thinking logically and understanding laws, while this helps students become smart and skilled. If it often ignores how people feel, their emotion, values, and relationship. This can make students less prepared to deal with the emotional and social side of real-life legal work. Second point, impact of neoliberal ideologies. In recent years, universities have started treating education more like a business. They focus on things like job readiness and study satisfaction, not deep learning or personal growth. This neoliberal way of thinking has made it harder for the traditional, thoughtful approach to legal education to survive. The third point, need for emotionally intelligent professionals. In the real world, lawyers and business leaders need more than just brain power. They must understand people, manage emotions, and act ethically and work with others across culture. This means emotional intelligence, being aware of and managing emotion, is just as important as legal knowledge. The fourth point, regulatory and pedagogical context. Law schools don't operate in a vacuum. They are influenced by government rule, professional standard like the Solicitors Regulation Authority and the UK, and traditional teaching method. This structure can either help or block changes in how students are taught. And the last point is proposed framework for reform. To improve legal education, we should include emotional and personal development. This new approach would involve like experiential thinking, emotional authenticity, effective empathy, and emotional reflexivity. This framework aims to help students not just become skilled lawyers, but also better people and responsible citizens. That's all for the introduction part.
For this slide, we go for the theoretical and legal framework. First one, the critique of traditional legal education. Traditional liberal legal education is heavily influenced by positivist legal theories, is criticized for its overemphasis on rationality and a detached objective application of rules. This approach neglects emotion, empathy, and social context in legal reasoning and practice. For the next, a support from broader legal theories, critical legal studies or CLS and socio-legal perspective support this critique, arguing against law as a purely objective system and highlighting the influence of social, also political and even emotional factor. And for the next is relevant of CSR and stakeholder theory. It increasingly integrates the CSR and stakeholder theory, which requires legal professionals and corporate leaders to be socially responsive and ethically guide, which is not solely profit-driven. And for the one of the key terminologies for this theoretical and legal framework is affective domain. It refers to the emotion, feelings, mood, attitudes, values, motivation, and interpersonal understanding. It also aiming to develop emotional intelligence and capacity for social, ethical engagement in every students. That's all from me.
Next, I will present about the business and legal implications. There are 9 content under the business and legal implication, but I will explain these 4 first, which is the firstly is about regulatory complexity and business adaptation. Due to the complexity and ambiguity of AI regulations, such as the proposed EU Artificial Intelligence Act, businesses are under pressure to invest in legal risk assessment and compliance infrastructure. Companies can no longer focus on efficiency alone. They must now balance innovation with compliance and reputation management. Second is corporate governance adjustment, which is to adapt with business have begun restructuring their corporate governance frameworks. This includes setting up ethical review boards, ensuring algorithmic transparency, and implementing AI risk classification systems. Legal teams are now working closely with technical and operational teams to design compliance by design strategy for AI development and deployment. Third is ensuring accountability. Another key step is ensuring accountability. Companies are introducing audit trace and explainability mechanisms to show regulators and stakeholders how decisions made by AI systems can be understood and justified. This helps protect them from legal challenges. What is case studies on non-compliance? There are also real-world examples that highlight the risk of non-compliance. For instance, Clearview AI faced multiple regulatory actions and was fined by the UK Information Commissioner for violating data protection laws. Similarly, Google DeepMind, in its partnership with the NHS, was criticized for breaching privacy regulations. These cases demonstrate how important it is to have strong legal safeguards when using AI with sensitive personal data. Next slide. Five is GDPR impacts. Existing regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation or GDPR, particular automated decision making, especially in high-risk sectors like healthcare, bank companies to reconsider their use of AI in these areas. 6 is global regulatory fragmentation. However, one of the biggest challenges business face is the fragmented global regulatory landscape. Different countries, like those in the US, have adopted different AI standards. This makes it difficult for multinational companies to apply a single compliance strategy and increase both legal uncertainty and operational costs. 7 is legal risk and liability issues. Additionally, there are legal concerns about liability, especially when AI systems cause harm. To address this, companies are developing well-structured contract and insurance coverage to minimize legal exposure. 8 is SME compliance challenges. For small and medium-sized enterprises, or SME, Compliance is even harder due to limited resources and expertise. This business often struggle to build comprehensive compliance program. And last but not least is proactive compliance strategies. Companies are shifting to anticipatory compliance strategies. This means proactively updating policies and practices to meet expected future regulation rather than waiting for laws to be finalized. Next, I will pass for the next present.
Next, challenge and future legal trend in business. First, challenge today. All uncomplicated laws. Law haven't keep up with new technology, making it hard for companies to follow. Second, different rule in every country. Global business must follow different rules in each country, which is confusing and costly. Data privacy problems, like GDPR in Europe are strict, and every country has different rules on handling customer data. Intellectual property, IP, is hard to protect digital ideas from being stolen and copied. New work styles, remote work and gig jobs don't always fit under all labor law. Environmental rules, more pressure on companies to follow eco-friendly law and report their environment impact. Second, future legal trend. Stronger cybersecurity law. New law will protect people better from online risks. Similar data law worldwide. Countries may adopt route like GDPR to make data sharing easy. More ESG reporting. Company will need to report clearly on their impact on the environment and society. AI rules coming. Law will soon explain how AI can be used, who is responsible, and what is ethical. Modern labor law. Future law may cover flexible work and protect gig workers better. Better company control. Government may push for clear company reporting and fight corruption. Lastly, suggestion solution. Update or law. Government should update law often to match modern technology and work style. Self-check system. Companies should follow good practice even if the law doesn't force them. Work together globally. Countries should agree on common standards, especially for digital and data rules. Use legal technology tools. Use software to help manage law, contract, and risk better. Plan for ESG yearly. Companies should prepare for environment and social responsibility. Lastly, be ethical with technology. Use AI and data in ways that are fair, transparent, and safe. Next, I pass to next presenter.
Okay, next is about conclusion and recommendation. As for the previous slide, as we can see, Okay, next is for conclusion and recommendation. As everyone can see before, legal education usually focuses on thinking skills, but often forgets important feelings like empathy, which are needed to become good and caring lawyer. Schools are under pressure to focus more on jobs and money, which can make them lose sight of teaching values and social responsibility. Emotional skills help lawyers and business leaders handle tough ethical problems, work well with different people, and gain public trust. A new approach is suggested that combine practical experience and emotional understanding to help law students grow as better people and citizens. In business law, especially with new technology like AI, it's important to balance innovation with following rules and being ethical. Laws are changing worldwide, especially about digital data, AI, and environmental responsibility. Countries need to update laws and work together. For Malaysia, it is recommended to update laws regularly, improve data, privacy rules, strengthen the environmental and cybersecurity law, and adjust labor law for new work style like gig and remote works. Businesses should build legal compliance into their technology from the start, set up ethics committees, use legal technologies tools, and work with international partners, and stay involved in lawmaking. Last, companies can better handle legal risk by planning ahead, following ethical rules, using technology to track compliance, training employees, and talking to regulators. That's all from us. Thank you.